You too. Hey, we back, man. Somebody said our name, and I just know it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when we pop up. I'm your host today, man. It's Tim.
Rob.
Your boy Rome.
In the Billy. Hey, man, somebody said something, man. I know y'all did. Y'all been in them comments. Somebody said something. Hey, somebody said something, man. Now we here again, man. We back at it. You know what I'm saying? The great three, you
Yes,
know.
sir. Three is just as good as one, man, as us.
Three of a
Hey,
kind, man.
Three of a
hey.
kind, man. Three the hard way, man. Three-piece suit. You know what I'm saying?
You
Tailor
know what
made.
I was saying? Hey, old school too.
Yeah, old school.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Tailor made.
Hey, but we got one today, man. I know everybody, if y'all boxing fans, or if not, y'all might have seen it on Showtime this weekend. Frank Martin put on display, his talents. I was, we want to kind of break that down today. I wanted to just go ahead and say, even though it was a rough fight, I think he showed what he got. He showed his ability. The guy that he was fighting, he wasn't no scrub, the guy he was fighting. So a lot of people been saying, he should have just watched the guy and, he should have got the guy out of there early, or he should have stopped him, or it should have been
Man,
a
let me
way
jump
easier
in, bro.
fight.
Let me jump in.
Go ahead.
Man,
Go
I'm
ahead.
not gonna hear all that. Man, them dudes, they acting like, for one, just because you don't know the dude don't mean you're a bum. We
Guy
don't
was undefeated too.
nobody
With a
know how the
bronze
punching
medal.
power was, man. We don't know what the man was experiencing in there, and Shakur just had fight a couple of, in the last weight class when he fought. I think wrong. Who was that guy he fought, man, when he felt that power and he was like, ooh, he didn't get the
That was
knockout.
damn man, what's the guy name?
He's from
Nakatali.
Africa or something, or Jamaica.
Nakatali or something like that. Yeah. He just knocked out Ndongo like about a year ago.
Yeah, he from Africa,
He moved
Jamaica,
up to
somewhere like
140 and
that.
knocked Ndongo out.
So and fucking Shakur didn't look good in that. He didn't look like
No, he
Shakur in
didn't look
that
good in
fight.
that fight at all. That's the one that him and Tim Bradley was getting into it about.
Exactly. That's my thing. He telling Tim, thank you for the motivation and all this. So, bruh, that's what I want. Since y'all think Frank's easy, since everybody want to start saying something, now they want to challenge him. Bro, somebody step in there. You ain't gonna see that
Oh,
same Frank Martin. Frank
that's
Martin
my
beat him.
whole thing too, Rob. Because it's like you said. It's funny how this boxing shit works. Because they'll sit there and say he didn't look good his last performance. He's not ready for me. Well, then you just got goddamn fought a sushi chef your last fight. Like, what did he do? He on your level? And he's and I like Shakur, but I'm gonna call a spade a spade. He
Got
posted
to,
videos.
man.
He posted videos saying I've been making these fighters look average. Well, you just fought somebody below average last fight. So what? I mean, what you proving? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like,
And
you
man,
gotta
this ain't
make it
no
make sense.
Shakur knock either, man. We tired of seeing the same bullshit in boxing. It's the same thing when it comes to these guys, these fighters, man. They wait for one of the fighters to have a downfall, and then everybody jump on the train of bashing the guy, man. And bro, that happens, man. Bad fights. Floyd Mayweather, Marcus McDonald won. It was a it wasn't his best night, bro, and he won. You know what I'm saying? That shit happens in boxing, bro. They gotta stop acting. You know what I'm saying? Because I think whoever one of them big names take a chance. Because Shakur, to me, not Shakur, my bad. Frank Martin. Frank Martin got that dude got good skills. He got some great skills.
Got the
Hey,
whole
Rob,
package, man. He just got
and
he
go
got to
ahead, go ahead.
wait. I was just saying I feel like he got the whole package. He just gotta learn not to be too
Wrong.
patient.
Them boys gonna have a problem. That dude, to me, he just as fast. He ain't fast as Gary Russell, but his offense look like Gary Russell to me,
Yeah,
and
he
defense
has
is
the same
so
pop.
good.
He like a bigger Russell. That's foul. That's a
Yeah,
foul.
he look like Gary Russell to me on offense, and his defense is way better than Gary Russell's.
Oh yeah.
That,
Oh yeah.
Let me
somebody come
tell you,
play,
let me tell y'all the craziest thing though. Let
and
me
he
tell y'all the
breaking faces
craziest
too.
thing about it. Let me tell y'all the craziest thing. These fighters, the craziest thing is they go up there and say, "Oh, y'all don't know nothing about boxing and blah blah blah, bro." I could have swore defense was one of the criteria of judging boxing.
Exactly, bro.
Frank
And his
Frank
defense was
Martin
on
made
point.
it. Come on, man. That boy defense was tight. It
Defense
was his guards was up. Man, come on, man.
he was catching so many of that guy's shots. The only thing he did if you want to say wrong or you could critique him on, he was just too patient. Like he would be
Exactly.
catching, but he wasn't countering the
Bro,
guy. He was making
I
the guy
think he
miss.
was
He
just
wasn't
tight, bro. I think he was tight. He was so tight he couldn't let the punches.
Yeah, yeah, and he did say that to the fight. He said the guy was so awkward, it was hard to find his spots. But in fairness to that guy that came in there and fought that night, he knew Frank. He studied Frank too. Knew Frank is a natural counterpuncher.
Man,
So
come on, man.
he let his hands go. He let his hands go to
Mm-hmm.
pile up the early rounds on Frank because he knew Frank was gonna be looking to counter him. But
Yeah.
it's hard to counter a guy who's swinging 4, 5, and 6 punches, bro.
He was smart. The guy was smart, bro.
Yes, he
like
was.
You said, the guy was very smart. Like you were saying, Ron, he knew Frank was a counterpuncher. And see, that's what got Frank too. Because I mean, bro, they were sitting in the middle of the ring, and Frank wasn't being active for a lot of the fight, and that was the reason why. Like you said, he had natural counterpunch, and the guy, when he was swinging 4 or 5 punches,
Exactly.
and then he would wait until he was waiting for Frank to, shoot his one shot here, one shot there, because he's a counterpuncher. And the guy was counterpunching Frank. You know what I'm saying? The dude was fighting good.
Exactly. And that's what I mean by like it's just styles. It's not certain styles, you know what I'm saying? But I give Frank credit because this lets you know that PBC ain't matchmaking fighters. They putting them in there with real tests because that dude was a test. You know what I'm saying?
He was a real,
that dude was a real test.
Keyword what you said, a real test.
Stylistically, it was a bad matchup for Frank, but Frank figured it out. Frank came forward and put a hurting on that man when he finally
and broke his face too, man. They act like that man broke that man's face. I don't know what Derek James them doing over there.
Rob,
he breeding them boys. He know how to make them boys break.
Rob, he broke the man's face on a bad performance.
What?
On a bad performance, and he didn't start fighting until after the 6th round. Come on, now.
Right. So,
man.
You know what I'm saying? We Frank, bro. If this can get to you, bro, we in high praise of you, man. You shit. I mean, even in that, we still seeing the good qualities in that performance, man. So.
For sure.
That
was an off night, bro. The next person that's fighting this man better be scared for their fucking life.
Yes. I mean, because the off performance and he barely got touched.
Exactly.
He looked good. He looked good regardless. He just wasn't assertive and he wasn't in
that's the perfect word. That's the perfect word.
Yeah, he looked good, man. So